Hello, guys. So, this is a new series that will be starting off. It's more like going to be something we'll be doing from the beginning of the week, more like the weekly outlook. A couple of pairs that I'm watching at, or I'm looking at, or we are looking at. Over time, when we begin to get response from you guys, there's that, okay, this is like something we should look at together, and then it would give you like an edge for the week. So majorly this is more like, okay, what is the market going to do this week on this particular pair? What is our anticipation? What are we expecting? What do we think would happen? Right? There is we'll be using Forex Factory as our news outlet to check, and then we'll be using TradingView to do our analysis. That's our technical analysis. So Forex. So majorly we're going to be using we'll be doing it for the week so that we know this week. So from the look of things, okay, let's use this filter of, so JPY has bank holiday today, so I'm not expecting so much from it. CAD has news by 1:30 p.m. CPI, USD has retail sales, that's which is on Tuesday actually. So Monday there's nothing really much in terms of any news related, just JPY bank holiday. GBP has CPI 7 a.m. CAD. It's good. It's very important that you understand. Like personally, for me, when I'm day trading, I don't trade. I always try to trade way before the news or after the news. I don't trade during the news, right? So that by the time, let's say if I'm anticipating or I'm expecting, okay, some kind of sales, and then when the news happens, I kind of look at, okay, based on what has happened now, my sales, is it going to work out? Is this going to play out? So on Thursday, we have employment change, AUD, GBP, unemployment claim by 130 USD, then Friday. So okay, we have FOMC on Wednesday too. So it's quite technicals are looking good. So a bit of volume in the market. So let's start with USD JPY. Right. We'll be majorly looking at GBP Chef, JPY, gold once in a while, GBP JPY, right? AUD JPY, just practically as much as we can go through or look at. So let's start from the weekly, right? Let's see what the US dollar Japanese yen has been doing. Okay, we've seen that we've been on an upside, but then we've just been inside this particular currency price came out, came here, just three touch. Yes, when I was learning trading back then, there's this they call it the head and shoulder, right? So yeah, so these are the shoulders. This is the head, and then this is the second shoulder. So that's the left and the right shoulder. Then it is for price to just keep going to the upside. Sorry, not saying that that's what's going to happen, but I'm just saying. I'm just trying to bring. So we see that price has just been a bit of, it hasn't been giving any, okay, aside from here where it gave an impulsive move, but when you look, you see a whole lot of week, and this is the weekly, right? Starting from August, the second week of August, third week of August. So you see that for the USD JPY, in the month of August, it was a bit of a ranging market, right? So when we go down to the daily, you can see. So you can, this is the 1st of August, and then that's just been ranging. So throughout August, it was just ranging. So let's see what as you can see that price is actually on an uptrend, highs, low, higher high, higher low, higher high, and then it has been creating a higher low. So from the look of things, it doesn't seem like something that wants to break this place. So we should be expecting some kind of move to the upside, unless maybe there's like a news that pushes it or that breaks this low right here. But if this low is not broken with an impulsive move, when I'm talking about impulsive move, I'm talking about moves like this, move like this, like where the market moves really well, not like a logic or a bit of a sluggish move. Like there's an impulsive move and then price closes below, then we can now say, okay, let's watch out for a trend change. But for now, I'm still bullish to the upside. So going down to the 4 hours, I'm not going to be doing so much of an intraday trade. I'm going to stop at the 4 hours time frame. This is just, like I said, to give a weekly outlook of what we are. So this week I'm expecting what uptrend. So I'm practically looking for what buys on the USD JPY. So throughout August was just ranging. Then right here, it's a bit it's not something I really want to go so deep in depth into, right? Like I said, the weekly outlook. So I'll be looking for buys based of a strategy, personal based of my strategy. I'm looking for buys on USD what JPY. Then let's go to GBP USD. Let's go down to the weekly, up to the weekly. Please mind my yawning. I'm a bit tired, but I have to make sure that this is it's 4 a.m. in the morning. So the British pound against the US dollar has practically been bullish, right? And there have been some kind of very good impulsive move to the upside on the weekly, right? Then looking at it closely, you can say okay, just creating series of what highs, low, higher high, higher low, higher high, then what came down here and took this low. I wouldn't say it's that switched to a downtrend yet. Why? Because this did not take out this second low with an impulsive move. You can see it just came down, created what some kind of equal lows, but it was just in terms of what wicks. But look at the bodies. You see, it even closed on the same, so it just wicked down and then. So there's a possibility that's what GU still on a buy. So let's look at the daily, right? Yes, for me, this is the most recent price action, right? High, low, lower high, right? Lower low. Then price came up here, came back down, created a high, came back low, and came back to this. So we are in a deciding area. Personally, I like when market gives me something clear, more concise, more easy to analyze, right? When there's so many indecisions in the market, I try to keep it as simple as possible. But personally, until something changes, I'm also looking for buys on GBP. So GJ, let's go to the weekly. So the GJ from since April has been giving some kind of very sluggish move to the upside, but has been going, has been buying on the weekly, clearly buying. Yeah. On the daily, you can still see that the movement are still very not a lot of volumes were not really there. I believe August was because of the summer holidays, right? So you barely see, you can see that the market was just ranging a lot. There was not really, so much move in the market. So from the look of things, you can see throughout August here on GJ to the same thing. Then September still moving to the upside. So yeah, obviously buys, right? I'll be looking for buys on the um, intraday trading. So I'm looking for buy if I'm to do, let's say if I was to scalp. Okay, well, not scalping, because scalping can also be buying and be selling at the same time. But for the day traders like me, just like the channel majorly talks about day traders, the rest of them. So for me personally, I'm looking when I'm scouting for anything on GBP, JPY, I'm scouting majorly for opportunities that present a buy opportunity, right? So we have 3 pairs now that we've looked at that is showing us a buy. So let's look at gold. Legendary gold. Gold, you can see on the weekly, it has been buying for the past August. I think like the second week, first, second. Okay, from the third week, fourth week, from the fourth week of August, third, regardless, we've been seeing a massive push to the upside. So on the daily, personally, right, gold, I'm not somebody who stays so long on gold, right? Whenever I'm trading gold on the daily, I'll still be looking for buys. I'll be looking for opportunities that present buys for me. But then when I'm day trading gold, I try to not stay long on it. I just do my thing. And so let's look at CHF, JPY. I'm wondering why I don't have it on my watch list here, which it should be. I'm sure it is. It isn't. So on the weekly, so you can see this gap here. So probably the price is going to, play around here for a while. To play around the zone for a while this week. The daily. So now you can see this gap to the upside. Price has filled it up. So personally, I'll be looking for maybe something like if price is going to come down fully. I'm looking for a little bit of retest and selves. But if it's going to go up fully and break up over here, then I'm looking for a retest and then rise. But I'm not a swing trader. I don't hold trade for long. I'm a day trader. So this is me going down to the lower time frame. But then I use the higher time frame to give me the structure, my bias, and the target, the direction of where I'm expecting price to what go. So over time, right, we'll be also looking at derivatives, which is step, specifically step, right? Because I trade only step when it comes to derivatives, specifically step. Then also looking at crypto. Okay, let's look at BTC here. Let's look at BTC now. BTC, Bitcoin. Over the week, first week was bullish. First week of August was bullish. Second week started out good, then bearish. Third week bearish. Fourth week bearish. Then September started good, bullish. Second week of September bullish. So what do we think? Do we think it's going to continue bullish, or from the trend it looks like it's going to the upside? So I would want something. This is something more interesting. This highs was taken out with the body a bit, then came down. I'll be watching to see what it does in this area here, how it reacts to this place. If it comes down well, then should be expecting some more sells to the downside. But then if it continues delete that linear, then I'll be looking for a push above and if not higher. Okay, S100 obviously to be buying the daily and the 4 hours on the weekly, but then you have to be careful because personally for US 100, I trade it sectionally in terms of New York section. Okay, what's happening during New York section and what is it showing me? What are the opportunities that's presented itself for me to, But then now, if you really want to know more about how I analyze the market, in terms of day trading, there's some few videos on the channel, right? Though I know it's not so in depth, but then you could always reach out to us, to me, and I would get you set up. Yeah. So thank you for watching this. I hope it helps you this week. Have a lovely trading week. Plenty more profits for each and every one of us. Take care, guys. Bye bye.